Okay, looks like we are rolling. Hello, my name is YC Liu, and you are watching or listening to the very first episode of Songs for You. This is a bedroom concert series where I play songs and dedicate them to you, the audience, and share the stories behind why these songs are meaningful. Some of these songs have been sent in from friends, family, and strangers, and some of them are just my own favorites. It's a show about how music connects us to each other, to our memories, and to the things that make our life rich and diverse. I'm recording this episode on the 29th of March 2020 in Thornbury in Melbourne, Australia, on the lands of the Wurundjeri people, and I want to pay my respects to elders past, present, and future of the Kulin Nation. So I'm pre-taping this episode because unfortunately the internet seems to be not going too well at the moment because everyone's streaming and going on Netflix and all that. So I hope that doesn't detract from the experience. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are, and whenever you are, I'm really happy to have you here. Maybe you're making breakfast, maybe you're eating alone or going for a solitary walk or reading a book in bed. But I hope this can be a soothing accompaniment to your day or your evening. So the first song I'm going to play is by an artist called Fionn Regan, and it's from an album called The End of History. Now the title of the song is called Abacus, and it's one of my old favorites because I've always felt like it sort of captured the feeling of longing, which seems kind of appropriate now because everyone's sort of stuck in their own houses. So I hope you enjoy this song. Grass is screaming long, midnight cars roll past. I've been chasing your room all summer long. So count it on your fingers. We got it wrong. It's 'cause the days have no numbers. If we leave tonight, then we leave it all behind. Drinking alphabetically, 'cause the beauty's gone all sore. Honey dripping paler skin, while there's bodies underneath the floor. We counted on our fingers. We got it wrong. It's 'cause the days have no numbers. If we leave tonight, then we leave it all behind. So I'm going to play a song now that I wrote quite a few years back. It's about the love that can blossom between neighbors. Right now, obviously, we've all got to stay in our homes. But if we do leave the house, we're often instructed to avoid other people. I was going for a walk a few days ago, and I saw someone in the distance kind of walking towards me, and I felt this sense of anxiety, you know. And then sort of as they got closer, they kind of crossed the street, and then I kind of felt relief for a moment. But then they waved at me, and they kind of nodded and smiled. And in that moment, you know, that gesture kind of made a lot of difference to me. And I guess it's because, you know, it was a difference between sort of them seeing me as just a potential carrier for a virus, or acknowledging my humanity, and recognizing that we're all kind of in this together. So, yeah, this song's called Too Much. I hope you enjoy it. I like when you knock on my door and say, I cannot finish this soup. Would you like to have the rest and maybe join me for a meal sometime? And if it gets too cold in July and you need an extra blanket or two, and if there's ever a spider in your bathtub, you can call me anytime. Whatever your troubles, oh don't worry, just throw them in a box and hand it all to me, and I will carry it with a smile on my face. 'Cause hey, that's what I'm here for, darling. 'Cause it won't ever be too much for me. It won't ever be too much for me. Former tenants of this floor, they used to ask me, why do you write so many songs through the night? Isn't it all a little bit too much? And so they all moved on away. Then you come over and you ask me, oh, can you play me something true? With eyes closed to listen, a smile on your face, whispering, hey, you know you sound like just how I feel right now. And whatever your troubles, oh don't worry, just throw them in a box and hand it all to me, and I will carry it with a smile on my face. 'Cause hey, that's what I'm here for, darling. 'Cause it won't ever be too much for me. It won't ever be too much for me. Oh, you say this won't ever be too much for me. This won't ever be too much for me. So the next song I'm going to play was actually sent in from a friend called Claire. Claire writes, "The first time I heard this song, I found the music and the lyrics beautiful and positive, about coming out of something bad. I want to dedicate this song to my mum, who was working crazy hours, not getting paid what she should be, working in an aged care home in the northern beaches of Sydney. She and the staff there are going to extraordinary lengths to keep the residents safe." So this one is for Claire's mum, Pam, and everyone at the Mankara Aged Care Facility, and everyone who is working on the front lines right now, whether it's in the healthcare industry or the social workers or the people who are maintaining our food and essential supply chains. So thank you very much. The song is called Rise, and it's by Eddie Vedder. Such is the way of the world, you can never know just where to put all your faith and how it will grow. Gonna rise up, burn black holes in dark memories. Gonna rise up, turning mistakes into gold. Such is the passage of time, too fast to fold. Suddenly swallowed by signs, lo and behold. Gonna rise up, find my direction magnetically. Gonna rise up, throw down my ace in the hole. Such is the way of the world, you can never know just where to put all your faith and how it will grow. All right. The next song was sent in from a dear friend Henry, who is in London right now. The song he's requested is from an artist from Taiwan called Sodagreen. I grew up in New Zealand myself, but I was born in Taiwan. And in Taiwan, there is a tradition of songs called campus songs. These are songs that are often sung in high schools, and they are often optimistic and simple, but also quite nostalgic too. And they kind of pay tribute to the fleeting nature of everything. So Henry writes, "There was a time when I was living in Taiwan that I was having all the feels. A friend sent me this song and it triggered a kind of catharsis. French might be the language of love, but Mando pop, that is popular music in Mandarin Chinese, is the king of sad mopey tunes. The lyrics of the song are along the lines of, there's no flower that doesn't wilt, there's no scar that doesn't fade, there's no light that doesn't dim." And the title of the song is called 你在烦恼什么, which translates into English as what are you worried about? So Henry writes, "It's true that everything balances in the long view, and now whenever someone is going through a really tough time or an emotional period of their life, I send them this song." So thanks a lot, Henry. I hope you and Aaron are doing well. And I'd also like to dedicate the song to all my family who are overseas in New Zealand and in Taiwan. And I'll post show notes in the description below so you can kind of read the translation of the lyrics as well. Cool. So it's called 你在烦恼什么? "没有不会谢的花，没有不会退的浪，没有不会暗的光。你在烦恼什么呢？没有不会淡的疤，没有不会好的伤，没有不会停下来的绝望。你在犹豫什么？时间从来不会等，生命从来不喧哗，就算只有片刻，我也不害怕，是片刻铸成永恒啊。没有不会谢的花，没有不会退的浪，没有不会暗的光。你在烦恼什么呢？没有不会淡的疤，没有不会好的伤，没有不会停下来的绝望。你在犹豫什么？ 从来不回答，生命从来不喧哗，就算只有片刻，我也不害怕，是片刻铸成永恒啊。就算只有片刻，我也不害怕，是片刻铸成永恒啊。Okay, so I've got one more song for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this music's brought you some comfort or some connection. And I want to thank everyone who sent in songs or a story. I really enjoyed reading your submissions, and thank you for introducing me and listeners to a lot of new wonderful artists. I'll put all the links and stuff in the show notes. So if you like what you heard, please go and support these artists. And if you have a particular story or song that you'd like to share to be featured on the show in a future episode, please do write to me. I'll put the link in the description below as well. If you've enjoyed this episode and you'd like to support what I do, you can head to my Patreon page, which I've just set up. I'd love to be able to make more of these and also be able to make more original music, and your contribution will help that become a reality. And it also helped me pay for things like groceries and rent as we head into this uncertain time for the performing arts industry. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in episode 2. The last song I want to play is a tribute to all of the people we have lost. Just this week, I've had 3 of my friends tell me that they've lost someone dear to them. So this song is about accepting the things that are outside our control and also honoring the lives of the people who matter to us. I want to dedicate the song to my workmates Simone and Hannah and the ones who are close to them, and also to my dear friend Alice and her family. It's a song called Deep Blue Sea, and it's by a band called Grizzly Bear. Take care and keep the distance for now. Deep blue sea, darling, on a deep, deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, darling, on a deep, deep blue sea. It was my mom who drowned out in that deep blue sea. Oh, dig his grave, darling, with a silver spade. Dig his grave, darling, with a silver spade. It was brother who drowned out in that deep blue sea. Draw him down, darling, with a golden chain. Drop him down, darling, with a golden chain. It was Papa who drowned out in that deep